Hello, my name is Connor Kinder Ebersberger. I'm a senior at Rio Americano High School, and I'm in the Civitas program. At the end of the senior year, we all have to take on an issue and advocate for that particular issue. I decided to do the homeless population in Sacramento. Every night there are thousands of homeless people that don't have a place to sleep and don't have warm shelter or anything like that. So for my project, I reached out to local experts on the homeless issue and also just people that wanted to get involved and help be a part of the solution. These included people like Tim Fallis, Amanda Buccina, Amy Phelps, and Betty Jones.
My name's Amy Phelps. I've lived in this neighborhood for like 11 years, and I walk down and go get coffee, and I'm part of the neighborhood. I've done a lot of things for the area, and I saw a gal that I just started talking to, and she was like, really cool, and she's homeless, and I thought I always wanted to make a tiny home. I'm an artist. And so I was like, I want to make something that's cool. And so I came home and built a tiny home, and that's how it started. I actually have some friends, other artist friends, and they actually saw what I was doing, and I was like, hey, let's make it a challenge, and hey, I'm challenging you to make one, and then I'm going to challenge somebody else, and so on and so forth. But that didn't really happen, so what happened instead was he's like, well, let's just keep making them. So we made a whole bunch. We actually made 11 of them. And it was just me and my friend, and we had a GoFundMe account, and we just started raising money and started building them. I think the easiest way to get involved is to start talking to people. Start talking to the homeless people themselves. They live in the same spot as you. Talk to them. Socks. Honestly, socks are a huge commodity. I mean, socks, toothbrushes, for women, feminine hygiene, for men, more socks, underwear. There's things, jackets and blankets and stuff like that. Those are really necessary to have to survive. I have taken somebody that had a pod and it's, been taking it away. The city came in and took it away because there was some problems with some of the things that were happening. And I still interact with them because they know. They'll come to my house, knock on the door. Hey, do you have some water? Hey, do you have this? Or, hey, can you call Amanda for me, the nurse? They're just like you and I. They just don't have a home. Yeah, they may be addicted to some kind of drug or some kind of thing, but not all of them. Not all of them, a lot of people think sometimes, oh, well, they're going to be violent, or they're going to be this, or they're going to be that. That's not true either. I have, some of the people, the sweetest people that I've ever met. They're super kind. They're generous. They'll give, even though they don't have anything. They'll give, and they watch out for each other. It's a community within a community. And the best thing to do is to reach out and just say hi like you would know some other person, anybody, because they're just like us, same people, just different circumstances.
So my name's Amanda Buccina. I'm a registered nurse, and I work for a local federally qualified health center called WellSpace Health, and I'm a street nurse. And basically that means I provide nursing and case management services to the homeless population where they are. So on the street, at encampments, in parks. And I do everything from things that you typically consider a nursing duty, like wound care, to some basic physical assessments. I do a lot of teaching, medication education, disease education, how to care for wounds and illnesses that they have, and also case management. The homeless population every single day is dealing with meeting their very basic needs: food, clothing, shelter. I think we need more programs that empower people. We need more money for mental health services. We need more education in general to the general public and to healthcare providers about different issues that homeless people face. The U.S., as far as developed countries go, we have worse health outcomes, although we spend a lot more money on health care than other developed countries. And one of the major differences that you'll see is that we spend half as much in the US on social services as do other developed countries who have much better health outcomes than we do. So that perhaps is a key factor. Just on an every day-to-day level, be kind if you see someone who's homeless. Try not to assume that they're a bad person. Try not to assume that they deserve bad treatment. Something as simple as saying hi, as treating someone like a fellow human being, goes very far. There are shelters who need help. Get and find out what local resources there are in the community. Religious organizations oftentimes need volunteers. Contact your local hospitals, your local clinics. Find out what they need.
Hi, I'm Betty Jones. I am originally from Illinois. In Chicago. I am the fourth sibling of 12, and the first girl. I was born with silver spoon in my mouth, okay? Unfortunately, I became homeless. I was donated pie, one day, out of the blue, two very awesome ladies walked up to me and said, "Hi, Betty, I would like to have your own house." I said, "Okay, where's that?" You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a house, a building, right? And they come put in this pot over to me, right? So it's yours, you know what I'm saying? You know what, these ladies that donated this pot to me, they've done a very great service. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that they've been fined for trying to help the misfortunate.